The tale of Anansi the Spider is one of the most famous stories in African folklore, originating from the Ashanti people of Ghana and spreading throughout West Africa and the Caribbean. Anansi is a trickster figure, often portrayed as a spider or a man with spider-like qualities. His stories are filled with wit, wisdom, and sometimes mischief, teaching moral lessons about intelligence, resourcefulness, and the consequences of one's actions. The story of Anansi and the Box of Stories. One of the most well-known Anansi stories explains how he brought stories to the world. Long ago, Nyam, the sky god, owned all the stories and kept them locked away. Anansi, wanting to share them with the world, approached Nyam and asked to buy them. The sky god laughed and gave Anansi an impossible challenge. Bring me 4 creatures, Osebo the leopard, Moboro the hornets, Onini the python, and a fairy, then you may have the stories. Anansi's clever tricks. Determined, Anansi used his intelligence to capture each creature. 1. Osebo the leopard. Anansi dug a deep hole and covered it with leaves. When the leopard fell in, Anansi offered to help, tied him up with strong vines, and left him trapped. 2. Moboro the hornets. He tricked the hornets by pretending it was raining. He suggested they take shelter inside a gourd, and once they entered, he sealed it shut. 3. Onini the python. Anansi argued with his wife about whether the python was longer than a palm branch. To settle the dispute, he convinced the python to stretch out alongside the branch and quickly tied him up. 4. The fairy. Anansi carved a doll, covered it in sticky gum, and placed food in its hands. When the fairy reached for the food, it got stuck, allowing Anansi to capture it. The reward. Anansi brought all 4 creatures to Nyam, who was so impressed that he granted Anansi ownership of all stories. From then on, Anansi became the keeper of tales, spreading them to the world. Moral of the story. This tale teaches the value of cleverness, patience, and problem-solving. Anansi, though small, proves that intelligence and strategy can overcome even the greatest challenges. Drop your comment and kindly subscribe for more amazing contents. Thanks.